And we are live. Welcome everyone to another MLB The Show 26 Nats franchise live stream as we get set for the draft here apparently in the next 15 days. I didn't realize it was that soon. But we have a great year going. 50 wins already. We're projected to get about 96, 98. And the team's playing well. I will say, though, I did do what I normally do, which is hop on the trade block and just look and see what all's there. And I did see some interesting things. I don't know if we're going to, buy a ton. We might, but just saying. Dusk, welcome stream, man. How's your Tuesday going? Also, guys, I've got a lot of coffee today because I haven't had a cup yet today. And I was like, why not take the biggest mug I own and fill it for the first time ever? And it's 2 cups of coffee. I now know that. So, I'm good on coffee today. Also, I did make one move early today when I got on. I moved Chloe Champion back to single A because she wasn't playing her best. And then moved Tyson Ortiz up because eventually he's got to show something, right? Right? He's got to. He's played like shit every time we bring him up, because I think mainly because of his control, but he's got to do something, right? Right? I will say, I don't know when Casey's going to be ready to go, because that hit per 9 against righties is just atrocious. A week away from Macho being in the global servers. So you're 1 week away from getting the UMA you've been fighting for. Also, if you were wondering, we're not doing well at AAA or AA. For the first time maybe in the series, the Major League roster is the only one doing anything. Alright. Let's go ahead and do these next two. Dear Lord, the Atlanta Braves just became our trash heap. Chase Dolander and then Tank Hens. Atlanta, what are you doing? Stop it. Get some help. And I say that and we lose, of course. Pelletier is having a tough go with things this season. It is not the season I think he wanted. 4.57 ERA, 5-7 record. Just not the season he was hoping for. His home run per 9's not great. Because it's going down. At least his strikeout rate against righties is going up. But we're only 1.5 games up on Miami. That doesn't help. How do you lose 8-2 with arguably your best pitcher on the mound to an Atlanta team that is god-awful? Excuse me? What are we doing, guys? Also, apparently, Alexis Carmona is our top prospect, but he's injured, so we're not even going to bother with him. Recently scouted. What do we have here? Ooh. Okay. Okay, that upsets me. You're just all speed and fielding. What is it with the fact that we can never seem to find the power hitters I'm looking for? Like, we find a lot of contact guys. We find a lot of guys that, like, are just fast and with decent fielding. We never find any, like, pure power guys. And it upsets me. Also, I don't trust your potential to be as high as it says it is. I hate that I trust Julio Urban more. Yep, I think we're going to go one more round of that, and that's going to be the end of our scouting. Come on. And they just traded Chase Dolander after they swept us. They traded him to the Reds for Jose Ayala, Jackson Ferris, Barrett Gonzalez, and Joey Ortiz. That is a hell of a get for a guy like Chase Dolander. I mean, he's been having a good year, so give him that, but I want to know why we just got destroyed. 4-7, 2-8, 1-4. Like, that is awful. I thought we were going to keep our winning streak going. I was expecting a sweep. I don't like the Angel Martinez part of this. As much as I do want to deal... Oh, I was very confused because I saw red and I was like, I didn't make a trade. So Anthony Volpe and Ryan Johnson get dealt. Which, I mean, Johnson's not playing great, but doing okay. Anthony Volpe's doing alright. For Kevin Morian and Brett Perigo. You know what? It's the Angels making a trade. That's a good get for the Angels because they made a trade. They don't do that. I don't like this one. This one I'll decline immediately. This one, I want to talk about it. Carry no power. Where is all the power at? Because sooner rather than later, we're going to have to be looking at getting rid of James Wood. We're just going to have to. Why is this dude not untouchable? Well, never mind. I get why he's not untouchable. That control is fantastic, though. So. I'm not gonna lie, I think I would rather like maybe a relief pitcher instead or a closer. just see, is there any way they'd give me the younger fielder? I doubt it, but I figured you were guaranteed to get it because that's the one you've been working for this whole time, Dusk. You can play, yeah, you can play all fielding spots. I'm legitimately trying to think if I want to look elsewhere. I mean, he's out 1 to 2 months with a fractured wrist, but I'd still trade for him. Give me this guy. Timeout. They're willing to deal Todd Page. He can't play anything but third, though. Oh. Oh, man. I like Todd Page a lot. He has no power at all. But he's a good fielder. Fantastic contact and vision. And I am eyeballing possibly getting rid of Fisher this offseason. Maybe I'll hold off on it. Why do you have an A second baseman on your trade block? What are you doing? Like, this is not selling. This is literally fire sale. Unless you're trying to just get better. If I can just get the second baseman, I might be good there. Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame, 'cause I came to the game and I changed it to play. We're now young at catcher, so I don't need anything there. What it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight. I'm just trying to think about if I'm happy with this or if I want to try and get either Todd Page or Oliver Ramirez. I mean, at second base, you don't need to be the fastest guy. I look for speed more at short than I look at second. And third base, you're not going to be fast. You're probably not going to be fast. The way I look at third baseman is you're slightly more athletic first baseman. And they have two really good second basemen. They've even got another potential guy who's 20. They've got a 25-year-old Dear Lord, they're loaded at second base. God damn. I doubt they'd give me the reliever and Oliver Ramirez. Because that's what I started to think about, is just go Ramirez and the reliever, but I think the reliever's a B potential. Yeah, there's no way they're doing that. I might be able to get Ramirez and Calderon. I really like Mitchell Cruz, though. Although we are stacked at the major league level there. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to see if I can get Ramirez and Calderon. Because at least... Oh, no, he can't play multiple positions. Oh, why can't you guys play other spots? I might force you to play other spots. Specifically, you to at least play third.
Yeah.
He can play second and third, but he's not as good overall. Like, he's a year younger, which is technically a positive, but I mean, Oliver's well ahead of him hitting wise. Here's my question though, because I'm looking at certain things. I was looking at certain things overall before stream, so I was taking into consideration like what next year looks like for this team. I legitimately don't know if Josh Ventura is gonna make this roster. Now, Ryland Fielder is probably our third baseman next year. I think I go away from Fisher and give the keys to third base to Fielder because he's ready. The fielding isn't as good as where I would like it, but he's ready. Josh Ventura, on the other hand, I want that hitting to be better. And then Feldman is almost there, but not entirely. And Arroyo has just played bad this year. That's the main reason I think I might be going away from him. I could. I could move Ventura to third. And then it's Ventura and Fielder at third base. Because if I just let him be a defensive monster at third base, that would be great. And Ramirez can handle defense at second if we're able to get him. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to offer that to the Giants as a counter. I don't think they're going to take it, but we'll see. Meanwhile, Bubich over here got the 8-1 win over Boston. So, that's positive. Jack Hurley. $32. Probably on a one-year deal, I would assume. Yep. 3 years of arbitration. No. That would be a no from me, good sir. I'm also waiting to hear back from the Giants. Jimmy Silva gets the dub against Boston in a tight one. Also, if that happens, I have to be ready to probably sign a first baseman. Because I'm not going to bring up Guzman. Although, Eduardo Tait can play first. So, technically, we do have a backup first baseman. This is the only bad part with not having, like, a true... pure utility piece. Although I could bring up Fielder to be like the backup first base. Could do it. Also, fun fact, I was looking at stats. Jason McHenry's playing really fucking well this year. I'm very happy about that. And he's getting more playtime given I gave him the second and third base secondary positions to give him an opportunity to play more, and he's done really, really well this year, so I'm very happy about that. Meanwhile, Pedro Guzman is struggling even at AA. That's not making me feel good. So I'd say that. I might bring him back up just because Dennis Reed has been even worse. Let's do that. Let's bring you down, and we'll bring Guzman back up. Give him a chance. He was down there for a little bit. Maybe he's collected himself a bit. Hey, we get a sweep. I'll take it. Edmund Hernandez, the first win for him this year. Good for him. That's the Rule 5 draft pick. We get a much-needed sweep. Man, everybody wants Warming Bernabel and Caleb. Everybody wants him. I get why you want Caleb. We don't need him now because we're locked up at catcher. But Bernabel, I'm shocked, has got this much trade interest. Hurston Waldrop. We don't want peaceful music. Old are you? 32, so probably a 1-year deal. Yeah, 1 year of arbitration. He's playing well. He's got a 1.1 WAR, which pitching WAR is tough to get. So. Okay. He's not bad. And then you've got Mitch Abel. You got Mick Abel. And I will say, if we were in more of a need for pitching, these offers would be more enticing. But what is the one thing we don't need? Pitching. So, I'm going to decline that. Alright, right now, I would like left field, second, and probably third baseman. Those would be the position I'd be most enticed by. So. We'll see if the Giants ever get back to us. Oh, what happened? Ooh, Carlton got an inflamed nerve. Luckily, he'll be fine in the long run, which is good. And Hudson gonna be coming back here soon, which is nice. He's been out for a while. Okay, Sabrina Hogan back on the mound against the Mets. She gets the win, of course she does. Okay, they contemplated it, which is good to know. I do wonder if I could have, the A's could be interested, possibly. I am curious, Bernabel's the top first baseman? How bad are the first basemen? Oh, fuck you, Sal. You just never come through for me, man. I had him for I needed one hit out of him. I didn't get it yesterday. I was upset about it. He was the reason my parlay died. I was very upset about it. It wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. I was very upset about it. I was eyeballing Marco Silva earlier before stream. I was looking at some stuff and I was eyeballing Marco Silva. The only bad part is I don't know really what to give up here. They want a starting pitcher, center fielder, and right fielder. I mean, I can't really do much on the center and right fielder situation, specifically center fielder. Starting pitcher-wise, they are so young. They're like us at starting pitcher. And hey, look, Kate Anderson's over here. How's he doing? Yeah, he's actually having arguably his best season, and surprisingly, it's at Colorado. That is very surprising. But this is arguably his best year. Good on him, though. I actually love what they're doing here. Why are you offering up a B potential pitcher? That's, he's 26. He's getting a little bit older. Why? Why? Nakamura should not be on your trade block. Neither Nakamura should be on your trade. I did not know you had two of them. That's why Silva's on the trade block. Now I understand. Let me guess. He can play short, but you're not going to move him. Yeah, you're not going to move him when you have Adrian Miller. So, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Babe Rivera, how's he doing? He's developed a bit. Good for him. He's still not anywhere near where you would want him to be. He is only 23, which is the positive. But he still has to develop, man. They both call themselves the King of Strong Style. I don't know, but they're both on the trade block. I can tell you that much. Yeah, we can't help them here. We definitely can't help them here. Right field, I don't think we can even help you. Well, we could with Tatis, but that's it. And I'm not offering up Tatis. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if we have the pieces to make a deal for Marco Silva, because I would assume it's gonna cost us. And I don't think I want to offer up any of the pieces it's going to cost us to get him. Apparently Schofield's on fucking fire right now, which is awesome. I guess I could offer up a guy like Rivera or Nieves, because they may not even make the team, but they're young enough to be enticing. I will say, Diego is definitely a piece of the puzzle I could offer up. I do not mind trading him. I don't see a spot for him at the major league level, especially with the fact that Carlos has played much better than expected. So he's kind of got that bullpen spot locked up. Fucking Leon trying to make trade calls. Leon's trying to make trade calls already. Son of a bitch. He heard I'm trying to work with the Rockies, and now he's pissed off. I could offer a Raider, maybe. Because I feel like they're going to want, like, extremely young players for this deal. I'm going to offer up Diego, mainly because I feel like that's one of the few starters I definitely can offer up. I will say with Rivera, the biggest issue for me is that K/9 against lefties. Now, he's not a big strikeout pitcher anyways, but that worries the fuck out of me. Who is it, though, that is the real problem? I think it's Fish. Is it Frisch? Yeah, they... No, who's got the hit per 9? That's the problem. Casey? Yeah. Because that hit per 9 against righties terrifies me. And I don't think it's going to get good quick enough. I'm going to offer up those two and see if that's enough to get them at least interested. I don't think they'll take it, but I definitely think it could at least get a conversation started. Also, in case anybody wanted to know, Jackson Holiday's on the trade block. I'm not going to say I was right by dealing him in the offseason, but he's on the trade block currently, so, you know. Also, I believe Silva is, up for arbitration. So, we'd be in a good place money-wise. Alright, let's go ahead and keep moving. We've won 2 straight against the Mets. Frank Otto gets that win. About to say, did Sabrina get the other one? But yes, she did. I remember. I was there. Rico struggled. He's probably getting demoted just to give him some fresh head space. Stallings did quite well. Rodney did very well. Maybe move him up. Henderson did really well. Nice. Okay, so first let's take care of Rico because I think the only smart thing to do is to give him some fresh head space. And while that's happening, where the fuck's Rodney? There he is. Send Rodney up. Meanwhile, Hannah Blanco. Okay. She's not bad at anything. She's not great. She's a jack of all trades, master of none type of guy. But she's got the clutch and the stamina. So, she may never be an ace, but she'll be a good, like, fifth piece of the rotation, if not a bullpen spot. Like, that's what she'll be. She's not bad. She's not bad. She's also not great. And we did find some more prospects, which is good. That's more what I want anyways. Ooh, Clayton Hobbs actually went up. Can you guys give me something to work with here? None of you have power. None of you have power. Where's the fielder? Okay, Cosmo Armas. That's a great name, though. Love your name, man. Switch hitter, too. I wish you were good. Alright. Well. We do it one more week. Actually, what we do to end it is I'm just going to look at the... Yeah, international pitchers are probably our best bet then. So... got position. International starting pitchers. There's our position player guy. I want to go you. Actually, I'm going to have you do just randomly. Well, I want to know, because I have not scouted like any of the relief or closing pitchers, and I really wouldn't mind getting a closing pitcher. So let's go to the East for closing pitchers. Oops. That position. Closing pitchers, East. And then here, I think the question here is, who do I really want to go after? That's the question here. Man, Edgar Ojeda dropped massively on our board. He plummeted. Dude, we didn't even look at Milt, but he might be the best player in the draft, if all that is legit. If Milt drops, I'm drafting him and I don't care. Just saying. We're going to have to hope some pitchers kind of force dudes to fall. Because if that can happen, we might get lucky. Let me look at left fielders. So the Western International, I think. I mean, there might be more in the West in our spots. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Alright. That was our last week of scouting. We have 6 days till the draft. Do I know who we're drafting? No. Do I care right now? Not really, because it's a giant question mark always anyways. We took an L. Bubic could not come through in the tight ball game. Can we just point out the Giants have not gotten back to us? As I expected, they rejected it. Okay. They decided to hold off at this time. So we'll come back and talk to them, I think, in a bit. Faith Martinez gets the W there to finish off that Mets series with a 3-1 W on our side. Okay. Did they trade him, or is he still on the block? We are apparently positioned to be big buyers now. Hi, Gunner. What's up? You want to come to our side? You can't play anything but short, which makes me not want you. Hey, DJ Hers. Nope, Silva's still here. See, now we're starting to see more names on the board, so I like this now. This is making it more interesting to come to the trade block. What's the injury? Torn calf? Eee. Don't like that. Why? Ooh, oh, I see your problem with him. I see the problem with him. He's really good. He's really good until the clutch comes up. He can't clutch up. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna hold off for now. When we get closer to the deadline is when we'll talk more trades, I think, now. Pelletier is struggling. I'm not going to send him down because that makes no sense. But he is having a rough year. Tyson Lewis, third baseman. Play second, short, and center. That's nice variety. 28. Nice player, but I don't think I'm gonna make that move. Yeah. 16 home runs for Burnabout. Dude, he is having another solid season. Like, he's not playing as well as last year, but he's having another solid season. I really think there need to be better offers for him in order for me to be interested at this point. Because he's having too good of a year for me to not look at bigger offers. However, I do want to say this. Oh, also, we have to make a move at double A. Ryan Elam has been solid this year. He's, of course, not, your massive home run hitter just yet. But that power is great. The contact is great. The vision is good. Everything is good about him. He's also 26 already, so it took him some time to get here, but he's here. And I mean, he's doing very well. I will say maybe the most impressive part of his year so far is 12 strikeouts on 54 at-bats. He's got 4 doubles. You're not even a speed guy, man. You know what? Maybe it's the power of the mythical land of Delaware. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe he's utilizing the power of that fictional land. Alright. Hudson's back, which means I think Jake Calderon will go back to high A. Even though he's for some reason not developing in high A, which is very confusing to me. It's the first dude I've seen that has not developed at high A. It's weird. Dear Lord. We drop a series to the White Sox, who are better than us record-wise, so you know what? Maybe I'm not going to question it. We've got what? How many days until draft day? One more day. Sawyer Lewis gets the win in a 7-1 dub. No! Oh, that sucks. Daniel Feldman banged up for 1 to 2 weeks. Oh, wow. AJ Pryor's actually doing quite well. That's good to see. That's very good to see. Alright, so, good thing I have 2 guys here to take that spot. I really do not have a lot of guys who can, like, take that spot up at double A. Or take that spot up at triple A at all. So... oh no, McHenry's cold. He was playing so well. Holiday up to 15 home runs. That's nice. Can the outfielders play infield? 'Cause I think that'd be a nice way to get them at least more playing time. Shortstop. are you all cold? I don't comprehend. Yeah, I think I'll have to bring up... I'll have to bring up one of the shortstops then. Guess we're bringing up Dennis Reed back to AAA. And that will move up Tabaneri into AA. Alright. Are we ready? Before we do that, All-Star voting is available. Okay. I see so many problems. What? Excuse me? I call bullshit. I call bullshit. You're telling me my pitching staff is getting disrespected all over the place. That's what I'm seeing. That is what I am fucking seeing. 31 saves on the year, everyone. 31 saves. I get that ERA is high, but like, come on. How many blown saves do you have this year? He is, like, I guess not having a... I'm actually better than last year, so... Warming Bernabel's actually in the running. Dude, I can't believe the disrespect. Oh, Tyson Oshiro's up for third base? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the 21-year-old that should have been that. I'm still pissed about that, and I'm gonna remain pissed about that. CJ Abrams apparently is number 1 at shortstop. What is this bullshit? Dylan Cruz is at least going to make it. And so is Tatis, is DH. Okay, I'll take it. I'm not happy about it, but I'll take it. Thomas White gets traded from the Yankees to the Cards. He has not been having a good year. The Yankees get Chris Frazel, Willie Adames, and Quinn Matthews. Not a bad get, but really all you're getting is Chris Frazel when it comes to long-term development here. He's solid right now. Still gonna take some time, but he's solid right now. Let's go to the draft. Okay, so Lester Lindsay is apparently the number 1 person. Just want to point that out. Our number 2 is Alexis Carmona, but he's injured. I'm not going to risk that. I will say, Hannah Blanco, I'd be willing to take early. However, I would rather see if she falls, personally. I don't know why, but I'm gonna put you on the board just because I like your name. I don't think he'll be available either. Okay, this is the first player that I believe we're gonna have an opportunity at, and that's Charlie Sokea. If we can get him, this is the top guy on the board, in my opinion. Great contact abilities. He doesn't carry a lot of power, but he will be a solid enough defender with good speed. Switch hitter at that. You just gotta hope you can develop his stuff. I also like Carlos, but this is more heavily good potential than anything. Ooh. You know what? Elaine Guzman, get on the board. I don't know if we're going to draft you, but get on the board. I wish I had scouted Howie Seaver. Because I've seen a lot of these, like, a lot of 99s everywhere. I've never seen 99s and, like, high 90s focused on just batting. I really wish I had scouted him. I wasn't focused on third base, but really wish I had scouted him. I will say this much. Still gonna put Alberto on the board. Switch hitting outfielder. It would be a crapshoot, but I'm doing it anyways. Aaron Lucas is another one of those, you know, the potential's there, so do you risk it to hope you can develop him? Definitely want you on the board because you could be a later round pitcher to take. Same thing with you, and also I very much like your skill set from what we have learned so far. Oh, she's a closer. Depends on how quickly she goes. Could be an option. Paige Shin. Huh. Maybe a bullpen arm in the long run? Murray Weiss. Or Weiss. James Sato. I mean, you don't really have a lot that's interesting to me, but... Oh, you're injured anyways. I'm not going to worry about it. Never mind. The quickness with how much I just got off of him. Second I found out he was injured. Nope, not interested, buddy. Ooh. I forgot about Jason Hobbs. This is a dude that if we can get him later, I'm down. But if we cannot, I'm not happy about it. Like, to me, he's not even a second round pick. To me, he's more a third to fourth round selection. And that's if you don't have anybody better on the board. Once again, Edgar Ojeda fell so far down our board. Holy shit. Johnny, if you're available in the third round, it's definitely tempting. This is intriguing. I don't like I don't like where he's going to be in the long run because he's not a starter. He's a bullpen arm. He's a relief pitcher. It's just very curious that he looks so solid. But I fear that potential is like a 68. I think that potential's on the low end. I'm putting him on the board for, like, you know, one of the later rounds. Oh. Oh, if I wanted to take just a chance on a dude, Chet Haynes would be that guy. If I'm going to take a sleeper here and just, you know, I know nothing about him, but I'm going to go after him, Chet Haynes. Now, he would have to be available, and I don't know if that's going to be the situation. I don't know why Roscoe Street is, like, better than his draft spot. I'm not going to go crazy on that one. You know what, though? We have him in our top 100. I'm going to put him on the board just because. Poor Hugo, man. Hugo fell a long way. You know what, Juan? I'll put you on the board. Patrick Bowser? You have no hitting ability. I can't. He's just speed. Like, he is literally speed, base running, and arm strength. That's it. There is nothing about Patrick Bowser that's interesting. Man, I was enticed by his name. Juan Cortez is going to be one of those dudes who comes in at like a 75 over on his potential 70. Oh, he's a relief, but you know what? Put him on the board. That is... What is your secondary position? What? His arm strength's not good, so I don't like him at catcher for a secondary spot. Like... Vern Shears. Joe McCann. Anybody else here that's just like hiding in plain sight? You know what? He's not rated, so. Could be a sleeper. I think that's going to be everybody on our board. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. We've got more. I'm not sold on that guy either, so I'm not even going to bother. Vladimir Calderon. Okay, that's a name. You have no hitting ability, though. Which, I like me some defensive outfielders, but, like, give me something to work with. Hitting-wise. Even if I know nothing about you, I want the belief. Like this guy, Steven Lin. I don't think he's going to be good, but we're putting him on the board. That dude plummeted. Guys, some of these guys are only rising because of their speed. I don't like that because they scare me. think that's everybody. And finally, I can say that's everybody. Unless there's a non-ranked guy that's going to pop in out of nowhere. Nope. Okay. That's everybody. So we have a good amount of mix, which is nice, on the board. There's a good mix of positions. It's not like some years where we just have like all pitchers, all one position. This is arguably our best mix, even though we don't know as much, I feel like, as we normally do. So who are the Phillies going to take? I would assume it's Lindsey here. But we'll see. He was the consensus number 1. Yep, they take Lester Lindsey, the consensus number 1 pick. I mean, he's 21 coming out of college, so you feel pretty good about that pick. The Twins go Edgar Ojeda. What do they know? What do they know? Because we know not much about him, but he dropped immediately on our board when we started scouting catchers. So I don't know what they know, but we certainly know he is not what they think he is, probably. Third pick. The Angels take Abe Lopez. We knew nothing about him. The right fielder. I mean, coming out of junior college, the potential might be there. Alright, we get to just sit now. The Mets select Milt Mobley. Damn, he went that fast. I was hoping he'd somehow magically fall to us, but, you know. And of course, he had to go to a rival. Oh my god, Shinji went that quick? Well, never mind, he was ranked 4th. Never mind. I forgot he was ranked 4th. I just liked his name. That's why I had him on the board. Randall Hay goes, the number 2 prospect on the board. Henry Gonzalez goes. We're probably going to be focusing heavily next year on like left field or outfield in general, probably. Wow, Bobby O'Neill. I don't know what Cleveland knew about him, but we'll have to check that out. Same thing here with Jesse Traynor. Oh my god. The 65th ranked prospect. Another guy that we just didn't have high on our board goes to Kansas City. Dave McGee goes. A lot of these guys were not highly ranked. Now, we didn't scout a lot of them, so we know nothing. Steven Reyes goes to Colorado. Peter Bierman, the second baseman, goes to Detroit. Sam Yeager goes 21st and he goes 15th. Man, I am very interested to see some of these draft classes. John Ramsey goes near where he was projected, so. Richie Diaz. I don't know what they knew about him, but he was not projected to go here. 51st. Or 55th on the board. Aaron Lucas goes right about, or just a tad bit earlier than he's projected. That high potential, I think, is what got him taken here. Here with the injured pitcher, Alexis Carmona. This is a good place to take him if you liked him. You can take that risk here. Marcel Greer goes. He was ranked 62nd. What the hell? There's Howie Seaver. I wish I knew more about him. We'll have to check him out with St. Louis. Jared Reyes goes. Who will go right before us? I've got a feeling I know. It was not who I thought it was going to be. It's Sal Rosales, not even our favorite of the catchers. But now we get our pick of the litter for kind of my top guys. We have Hannah Blanco, but we have two of my favorites. Got Carlos Quinoses. I'll have to look how to pronounce that. We get Carlos here at catcher, which I think at catcher we're a lot better than we were when we scouted them. So I may not go there, but we can go second base with Charlie here, who we already know is very solid, has solid potential possibility, a switch hitter. He doesn't carry the power that I want, but I'm kind of fine with that right now. Where were you ranked? I don't even remember. 26th. I've got to take Charlie. He was ranked 10th on our board. I got to take him here. I can't say no to him. He was the top guy, really, for me. Switch hitting second baseman. He's 18, so plenty of time to develop. So, yeah. And we took him right in front of the Reds. I wonder if they wanted him. Who are they going to take? They took Esteban Reyes, the guy I was just looking at. Or no. Okay, no, that's not the guy I was looking at. Where is, it's Esteban this dude. This dude. Oh, wow. So another catcher goes. There went Ellen Guzman. I liked her a lot. We're going to just get through the first round and then we'll go probably a bit quicker. Because we do not have any extra selections, sadly. Brandon Tanaka goes. A lot of these picks I wish we had scouted because they're going much higher than their draft rank. And Tom Castle is the last pick. Where was he ranked? 37th? Oh, wait. Who took? Oh, okay, no, we're still here. Jason Hobbs goes 31st. Wow, that's much higher than I would have taken him. Much higher than I would have taken him. I had him in the 4th round. There went Hannah Blanco. I had a feeling she wasn't going to make it to our next pick. I would have taken her with our next pick, though. That is a definite. It's okay. We will go ahead and send our next pick. We got 4 minutes, and we actually have a good amount of our players still on the board here. Anybody I really liked here? Oh, wow, Murray went. That's shocking. I think the only player that really went that I was really worried about, you know, that I kind of wanted was Hannah Blanco. So, nothing too crazy. Murray going surprises me. I certainly didn't expect him to go that quickly. But yeah, okay, let's look at who's available here. It's hard not to go Carlos here, given we know that potential is going to be good, but we don't have a need there. It's really the big thing. I think it's tough to make this decision right now. Because if I took the player I like the most, it would probably be Robert Cato. That hit per 9 against lefties, though, is rough, but everything else looks so nice. Yeah, I'm going to take a chance and go Robert Cato here. So we will see how the rest of this draft goes and who's even available when we pick. Oh, there went Dan. That's okay. I got... Oh, Julio went. I would have gone him. Okay. We don't really have time to talk about it. I think I'm going to take Johnny here. Just because I think it fits our situation. We get a center fielder. It's lower than his projected draft rate, or it's around his projected draft rate. So, feel fine with that. We are running out of players, it looks like. That's great. I love that for us, you know? Yeah, I might go Juan here. Yeah. So what do we have left? We have Lynn. And yeah. Damn, I didn't even get a chance at the closer I wanted, which sucks. But that's okay. Yeah, I might have to take a sleeper. Like just a flyer on somebody. I think one flyer is going to be Stephen Lynn. But I might wait for that one. Let's see. Sato. It's injured. I mean, this is the time if I want to take a chance on somebody injured, I could do that. I'm going to go David Wong just to get a relief pitcher. Just to get a relief pitcher is the only reason I did that. I want to see if there's anyone else that I'd be willing. Maybe Nate Drew, if he's available, just for that power. Well... Okay, I was about to say, well, he just went. Of course, to the Dodgers. But no, he's still available now. First base. Ooh, a power first baseman sounds pretty good, too. I don't know, we'll see what's available to us. I think the power first baseman went. I talked about him and then he went. Or no, there he is. Let's add you to the queue. And where was the other guy I liked? Did the other guy go? The other guy went! Drew went! Who took Drew? Of course, the White Sox took him. They've got my board. They've got my board. We know this. How dare they? Up, and there went the other guy. There went the guy I was going to take the chance on. Neville Moreno. He went to the Mets. Or no, he went to the Giants. God damn it, man. Well, alright. Guess I'm going to take a... Well, never mind. I was going to take Lynn, but he's gone. Wow. I lost out on everyone I wanted to take a chance on. I'm just looking to see if there's anyone with power. It's a lot of pitchers. I'm just going to have to throw a Hail Mary at one of these pitchers, I think. Live and die by our scouting more than anything. Oops. That's who I'm drafting. Took more pitchers than I wanted to. But a lot of my guys went. We'll see how good this draft class is, but I lost out on a handful of the guys that I did not think I would. Well, we see it there. Well, it was a bad pick. It was a bad pick. It was a bad pick. He was injured. He opted out of the doctor exam, so that explains why he dropped. That explains why he dropped so far. Damn, man. Let's see who's in the home run derby. I don't believe any of our guys. Nope. Man. Look at 3 White Sox. Hot damn. The White Sox, I think, are going to win the home run derby, guys. They've got 3 opportunities. If they do not win this, let's go to the next round. Only 1 White Sox got through. They had 3 opportunities and only 1 of them got through. Next round, it is, wow, Nolan Gorman and Juan Soto. 3 chances for the White Sox, and they could not do it. Soto is your home run derby champion. Somehow he still takes it home. I'm upset about this draft class. I'm just upset about this draft class still. I don't care. The AL beat the NL. Futures game. Okay. Who made the All-Star game? None of our pitchers. Monty made it. Every time I see Tyson Oshiro, I get pissed. Every time. Dylan Cruz and Tatis both made it at right field, so that's 2 guys at right field, and he was the designated hitter, so that explains why it says he made it at right field. So we had 3 All-Stars this year. I'm down with that. Do say we're big buyers this year. Alright, we need to get some dubs on the board. We're tied with the Marlins right now. I will say, I don't think the playoffs are in question. I do not know who's available in free agency, out of curiosity. I'm not signing anyone, I just want to know if need be. Nothing crazy. Nobody that's going to change our team entire. Oh, Hogan's cold. That's not good. So right now, we would be the top of the wild card. Us or the Marlins, and by 4 games. So, yeah. I don't think the playoffs are a question. I think it's just who's going to win the division. That's a question. And right now, that might not be us as Connor Phillips loses us that one. We do get the 7-0 shutout win. Frank Otto does it. As you expect. And we get the series win which comes through. Appreciate that. Is there anyone I'm looking to extend right now? I will say Ethan Holiday's having a better year. And I'm happy about that. Well, right now he's about the same as he was last year, but I feel like he's played better. And he's probably going to play better because he's already got the same amount of home runs he had all of last year. So. His home run per nine's gone down, but outside of that, everything else has seen an uptick that's moved. Yeah, not sure I'm going to offer you a deal yet. I just want to know what he wants. 23.5. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be offering any long-term deals to anybody right now. Yep, Matt Brash ain't getting any younger. I mainly brought him in just to help. He has not had the same year he had in Minnesota last year, so that says all you need to know. Oh. Oh, did Feldman already? Did he already come back? Yeah, he did. Hot damn. Cool. Love seeing that. Yeah. Okay, so that allows me... Everyone in third base is on fire except for Fielder. Alright. That pushes you back down to AA. And you back to single A. There we go. We do get the win against the Cards. Appreciate that. Bryant Key comes through right after I was looking at his stats. Kind of love to see that. Okay, so negative here. Charlie's not going to be as good as I hoped. That's guarantee. Everyone else is at least healthy, which is nice. I am very worried in the long run. I'm not going to lie. Oh my, I can't believe you declined that. Okay, there we go. We got Juan Vesper. Okay, we got him. So we'll see. He declined it. Kind of expected that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So we signed most of our draft class right there. Pelletier gets a much needed win for a confidence booster there. And then we take a close L. Sabrina Hogan takes that loss. That's not fun. Okay, we got Charlie under contract. I hope he's good. And we get Johnny. Nice. Okay, here we go. Really, we lost the Giants. I mean, thank God we're not the only team losing right now. Marlins aren't winning either. Cato signs real quick, which means we're left with just David Wong, the relief pitcher that I knew nothing about. We do bounce back with a 3-1 win ourselves. And then a 2-0 win. Jimmy Silva, 8-8 on the year. We're not learning much. But you know what? I don't care. Relief pitcher's a relief pitcher, so. Damn. Pelletier with another loss. Another loss. This one's Monty. Come on, guys. He declines that. That's okay. Still got a couple more days, so. We do win that last game, so we don't get swept. Faith has been killing it. And we beat the Phillies in that first game. Monty bounces back. There we go. And right now, we are 3 games up on Miami, which is the more important part of things. Alright. Still declined. Okay. I will probably upgrade the money here the next time out. Jimmy Silva gets the win. And we get 3 out of the 4 already. Good job, Pelletier. Thank God the Phillies have been bad this year. There we go. We get David Wong locked up. We have signed our entire draft class. Charlie was a bad pick. I'm going to say that right now. I feel that potential is going to be somewhere in the 80s, maybe that 76 range. It was not a good pick. We did not know he was injured, so that's more on me than anything. Ooh. Yeah, no. I can already say no to this. Yeah, no. That's nowhere near what I want. Decline that. Now, this is the trade deadline. So, this is it. Gotta make our trades here. And I do think I'm gonna deal some of these guys. I want Silva. I want Marco Silva. They're looking for a starting pitcher, center field, right field. I think I got the conversation started with Diego, which was good. I may throw Aaron Prater in there just because he's young. Although I think Rico's a... They both... Yeah, they're both righties. I'm going to throw Rico in there. Give them 2 solid starters. Give them 2 solid starters. Then... They want a fielder. I'm not sure I have that for them. Unless I'm to give up, you know, Martin Hudson. Who, if I'm being honest, doesn't really do anything for us right now. Especially when I am a bigger fan of Adam Ramey in the long run. So, Calderon is still not doing anything. Yeah, I think I might offer up Martin Hudson. See if that gets the job done. Yeah, 2 pitchers and Martin Hudson. We'll see if that gets the job done. I don't know if it will, but we will see. I do want to see what teams want to catcher, if any. How the fuck can you not accept this. Why are... Alright. I take Gavin Lux off of him. I'm looking for somebody I can take that is getting paid. Legitimately. I'm not taking that contract. No, Crawford ain't worth it. Butler ain't worth it. God damn. Do you have any third baseman I like? No. None that can open that. Chris Matthews doesn't open up enough money. Gavin Lux I'm not a big fan of, really. I'm not trading with Miami. Screw you guys. Oh, they took him off the trade block. How's he been doing? I just want to know. He's not even playing. He has not played since we sent him over there. That's hilarious. First base, eh? Okay, wait a minute. What do you have? If they would be willing to part with Doug Whaley, I would 100% go Bernabeu. Because if I'm right, yeah, he's got arbitration. What can he play? He can play all 3 fielding spots. Don't want to get rid of, yeah, they don't really need him. Whoops. I want to get rid of Caleb for that. I do think it's going to take more. Do I have a reliever I can offer up? I don't think I do, because all of my relievers are, you know, in AA at this point. Or AAA. Like, they're all there. We could go maybe more. She's only 25. God, she's been here the entire series. It's crazy. That clutch is awful on Larry. Even worse on Ken McNeil. It's not good on Mammy either. Dear Lord, we don't have many clutch relievers at all. Dear Lord, why is the clutch so low on everyone? Now, I guarantee Nixon Shipley gets this deal done. There's straight up, I could probably get him for Nixon Shipley. But I'm not going to do that. I might offer up Woody Clay. Yeah, I might offer up Woody Clay. We do have Kirk McMahon. Why is he on the trade block? Why would you deal him?
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. I send the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back better than last.
Did put Hudson in this one. I'm gonna modify this trade because
damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts.
alright. Do I have anything else I could offer them maybe? That's the question now.
I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes.
I don't think I have any like center fielders with any intrigue for them. Maybe Peter Stallings, but it ain't worth that.
I take shots to the top, I'll get it. I got one life, I'ma do all to win it. I do what's right, push until I fall. I'm slipping to get back up, always stand tall, I'm grinning.
I'd be tempted to put Beard in there if I could guarantee
Picking up all the pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back, 'cause damn, I was built to
I'm gonna do that.
You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make
Alright.
a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same.
I think those are gonna be the only two trades I go after here. Because we don't need anything pitching wise. We need more, I think, in the long run with interior fielders and there's nobody, I think, offering anything. No! Damn, they rejected both of my offers. Well, trade deadline's done and we made no moves. Really wanted to make some moves. Art Bradshaw got hit hard. Valdez did great. Esteban Silva did great. Arnold did great. Nice. Love to see that. But, what was it? Art. Send you back to Double A if you're struggling that much. And Tyson Ortiz continues to struggle. I'm going to keep him up and just see what happens. Meanwhile, I think I'm going to send Roscoe up to Triple A, see how he does. Actually, let's go Schofield, because he's on fire right now. He's playing real well. Send him up to Triple A. I'm upset, man. I really wanted to make those moves. Here we go. Otto gets the win. He's got 11 wins on the year. Fuck yeah. Love to see it. Enrico Rodriguez suffers a finger contusion. I mean, I'm not too terribly worried about that. Alright, here we go. Here we go. The thing I'm most worried about. How bad is our draft class? Oh, he's better than I thought he would be. Thank God. Thank God. I thought he was going to be like on the 70 side of things. 84 is fine. 84 is fine. So his durability is not good. Yeah, his durability is awful. But good contact right off rip. Good vision right off rip. Very happy about that. The clutch is there too. We'll see how he does in the long run. He is 18, so plenty of time to hopefully become something. As for everybody else, not great. All in the mid-70s, which, given a lot of them are pitchers, worst comes to worst, you're in the bullpen. David Wong, that's actually great with. He's going to be a solid bullpen relief pitcher, but everybody else, yeah. And Juan Vespers has something. Yeah, that K per 9 against lefties is not good. He is not going to strike out lefties. Luckily, the hit per 9 is better than I thought it was going to be, so. Johnny Koch has power against righties. That's about it. I will say at least his contact is okay. And not like dirt like some are. So, I'm not mad, but I'm not happy. I think that's the best way to do it. I'm very whelmed, I think is the best way to bring that up. So let's see. This is the fielder we knew nothing about, and he got taken so high above what he was projected, and he's apparently great. Jesse Trainer. Holy shit, 91. They then got Johnny Jensen. This draft class was stacked and we got nothing out of it. This draft class was stacked with potential and we got nothing out of it. Now, I wasn't big on Steven Martins. I didn't want to risk it with him, so that one is more so on me. Damn, what a draft for the Cubbies. Of course they took him. I don't even know who this guy is. We never scouted him. I didn't even know his name. But are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They get another 99 potential player? What the fuck is it with the Reds? Yeah, Carlos is going to take a lot of time to develop, which kind of sucks given he's 21 already, but if you can get that power up quick enough, he's Moises Ballesteros. But yeah, their draft was good enough. They got 92 and a 99. Oh my god. This class was great, and I missed everything. I was worried about not feeling as good about my scouting this year, and I was right. John Ramsey, really solid. Got power against lefties. Power against righties needs to get worked on. The vision needs a bit of work, but the contact's there. That's a year one player, too. If need be. He might start on the Major League roster at 18. Ellen Guzman was solid. She wasn't great, but she's solid. Ooh. Yeah, she needs to be developed. Heavily. Alright. Bianca Rios. I believe this was the closer I liked. Yep. Two good closers for the Cards. Also got a solid first baseman who can play second, third, and right field. God damn. That's the best part of it. Howie Seaver, though, was not great. So, yeah. Bruh, we just missed out on so much. No, that wasn't the guy. Estevan Reyes. Really solid center fielder prospect. I'm noticing something about this class too that I'm very mad about. They all have very solid starting overalls. Like even our boy, he may have been banged up, His durability is not going to be high. But he's a 61 overall to begin. Like, you got 71 overall. I saw a 75 with good potential. Like, this was a good class, and we just missed out. This is a very good class for what we needed, which was... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Patrick Bowser going to be in the fucking minor leagues until he's 70. But he's going to be great because he went to the Dodgers. Aaron Lucas. All speed. A little bit of power, but all speed. Yep. Okay, we had a better class than the Padres. I'll take it. Oh, he is nowhere near as good as I thought he was going to be. So. Dan's pretty good. Pretty solid. But that K per 9 against righties is a bit of an issue. And his hit per 9 is, you know, solid to start with. The issue I have is that control and the home run per 9 early is tough. They didn't even sign the guy I wanted. The first baseman that had power. They didn't even sign him, so he must have been terrible. Jason Hobbs. Yep. It's kind of exactly what I thought he was. He's got pretty decent contact vision to start, but no power, all speed. Yeah, he's exactly what I thought he'd be. The potential is not there either, so... You know what? We had a better class than the O's. We had a better class than the O's. Okay, Saul was solid. He's not great, but he's solid. Defensively, he's there. He's just very well-rounded off the bat. I don't think he's ever going to be great. Cat Fuentes? Great name. Great name. Solid hitter, too. They had a really okay draft. Nothing crazy good, but okay. Good relief pitcher here, Matthew Cabrera. He might be able to go in their bullpen immediately. The one thing I'm kind of happy about is it doesn't look like I missed out when it came to a lot of the guys I liked. There's Alexis Carmona, which our boy at second base turned out to be the better option, which I'm happy about that. Yeah, it definitely feels like I didn't miss out on the guys I thought I missed out on. Wow, Roscoe Street, really good potential, but oh, he is starting from the dirt. Like, he doesn't have anything. He is greener than grass right now. Nate Drew was not worth it. We know that. Nate Drew was not worth it. Thank you for taking him. Oh, Hannah Blanco was really good. So I did miss out on that. She's going to take time, but yeah, she's really solid. I missed out on Hannah Blanco. That's really the first one that I had a target on and kind of missed out on. Look at Berman. Not great. I'm looking for like the other guys that I was interested in that I didn't get a chance at. Wow. KC didn't sign their top guy, and Andreas Nava. Juan Urban, not great, so I didn't miss out much there. That's good. It's all speed, as expected. Edgar Ojeda was as bad as we thought. Okay. Man, the Twins had a rough draft outside of Ahmad Whitfield, who is just speed and defense. Richie Diaz might be the best player of the bunch. Well, maybe not. but great potential. Third base. Stan Stanos. Abe Lopez, not great. Well, that is a very Angels draft pick. He's got power right off rip. All of his skills are good, but he's actually better than his potential. So he's actually just going to get worse. That's very Angels of you. He got apparently a decent pitcher. I'm mainly just eyeballing like players that I recognize. Although Paul Rowe here, potential-wise, is good. Marcel Greer was a hell of a pick. Great contact against lefties. The power's not there at all. But he's got something to work with right off the bat. They didn't sign either of their next two picks. Nor did they sign that guy. Holy shit. What a good start to a draft here, but it's all pitchers and it's all pitchers for Texas. They got Sam Yeager, very solid. The big issue here is he has to stay in the minors. That hit per nine's not at all ready. K per nine against righties is great though. Now Murray Weiss just needs to develop. You have to develop him. He has nothing in his arsenal right now. You have to develop him. And Harvey Donaldson needs to be developed. So you got three guys that just need development. We looked at Vern Sears, and I said no. I want to remind you, we looked at Vern Sears, and I said no. I mean, he needs to be developed massively, but the speed's there. Defense is solid. Outside of that, they didn't get nothing, did the Braves. Brandon Tanaka. Ooh. I actually really like him. If we were in more of a need for a catcher, I'd be upset. I'm glad we didn't get Milt Mobley. He is a bust. Thank God. I would have drafted him if he had fell to us. I would have. But the Mets draft was terrible. It was terrible. Now the question is, he's very good. He's very good. Lester Lindsay. Oh my God, is he good. K per 9 against lefties is great. K per 9 against righties is really solid. Hit per 9 against lefties is very solid right off the bat. Got to work on that hit per 9 against righties. The home run per 9 you got to work on. Clutch and control you got to work on a bit. Stamina's there. He's very good already. And then they got a really speedy outfielder. He needs to work on all of his hitting, which seems to be every fucking outfielder in this game. Okay, I was worried early on, but I feel like once looking especially at our division, I feel fine with our draft. I feel fine with our draft. It could have been a lot worse. We played it very young, with Johnny Koch being our oldest player we drafted, so maybe they can develop and become something, but it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. The worst part of all of this was the trade deadline. We didn't get anything. I do want to know. Ooh, God, Tait and Xander are both cold. That is awful. And Elam's cold? I don't like that. But he's still batting 260, which is great, so I'm not going to complain. Okay, Ventura. Alright, I do think... Ooh, you're not on the 40-man yet. Yeah, I'm not bringing you up. You will come up next year. Ventura probably... Yeah, he probably comes up on the... on September call-ups. Pedro's at least going up. He is hitting better now at AAA, so that's good. He wasn't doing well, but, you know, he's doing better now, which is good. Dude, James Wood, I do think we are going to be trading James Wood either next year at the deadline or in the offseason. I think that is almost a definite. Because he's just been going downhill year after year. I mean, Tatis is having a better year than him. And I can get Tatis cheaper. So, you know. Alright, let's keep moving. We lose to KC by 1. Don't like that. We're only half a game up on Miami again. Dear Lord, the back and forth of the NL East. We drop that series to Kansas City. The Marlins take the lead in the division. We beat the Cubbies, though. I'll take that. Pelletier getting a win back. We drop another one, though. Matt Brash. Thank you. Love that. We get the win, though, in the series. Connor Phillips. We'll take it. Meanwhile, if you want to know what's going on down at AAA, Ryan Fielder apparently had a hell of a game. And Rod Burden apparently had a hell of a game. Good on them. Yeah, we are not doing well at AAA. And we have bounced back in AA. Oh, we have bounced back a lot in AA. Holy shit, look at that. Okay. AAA ain't doing well, but AA has bounced back. Interesting. Well, we drop one to the Mets. That ain't going to help us. We drop another one to the Mets. That's a big hit right there. This team is not clutching up here late. And we do stop a sweep from taking place. This is getting worrisome. Big series against Miami here. This could decide who wins the division. We do not have a... Well, we end the year against Miami. So that series could determine it. However, this is huge right now. We do get a win. Sabrina Hogan comes through. And Frank Otto with his 12th win on the year gets us a win in that series, puts us up now by half a game. You'll love to see it. And we do not get the sweep, which means Miami takes the lead again by half a game. God, this musical chairs right now is annoying. I want to know how Ethan Holiday's season is going. Does have more home runs. He's probably going to have more RBIs this year, which is nice. The average, though, is not going to be as good, which is fine. He's still hitting well. Oh my God, what is going on? Silva drops one. We drop another. And we avoid the sweep. Dear Lord, this team is not playing up to their potential at all. I can't believe I'm about to say it. The bullpen is dog shit right now. With the veterans we have in there, I did not expect that. We drop another one. It's Matt Brash again. And we avoid the sweep, luckily. Jimmy Silva gets 10 wins on the year. Am I going to have to DFA Matt Brash? Dear Lord! Everyone got hurt. It's minor injuries, but everyone got hurt. We are 3.5 games back now on Miami. Luckily, we're probably making the wild card. I don't think there's a question about that. I don't think we're winning the division though. We drop another game because of the bullpen. Dude, this is getting absurd. Jaron, welcome to the stream, man. This team is not a playoff caliber team right now. Not one bit. We drop another one. Sabrina Hogan takes the L. We give up 10 runs, and we avoid the sweep. That has been the story of this month. Lose 2, avoid the sweep. The only series we have won this month is the fucking Marlins and Cubbies. That's it. We have lost every other series this month. This is absurd. Like, Detroit's not good. Arizona's fine, but we're better. The Mets are not as good, I think, as their record states. I mean, the Royals are really hoping they get a top pick. Bruh, this is bad, man. Jaren, you have popped in at the worst possible time. Hey, we beat the A's. Sawyer Lewis gets the win. Also, I do want to know. Matt Brash. Okay, yeah, no, I legit might have to DFA you. I hope you do. I hope you do. Yeah, I think I'm about to DFA Matt Brash. His control has plummeted. If he takes another loss by the end of the month, he's getting DFA'd 100%. Oh, that's on Jimmy Silva. Okay. That's on Monty. Dear Lord. I don't personally think this team should make the playoffs now. I believed in this team until this month. I have lost all faith in this team even competing at all. That's great by Frank. Frank's the only guy we know we can trust. 10-0 against the O's. Love it. And that's a sweep. Bryant Key gets the win. That is a rare sight right now. And it is September. It's time for call-ups. I don't want to do it, but I don't think there's a drop-off if I just get rid of him. I'm going to DFA Matt Brash. And I'm going to bring back up Antoine Steen. I don't think Arnold's on the 40-man yet. Nope. So I'm not going to worry about bringing you up. Normally I do like bringing up a pitcher. So it depends on who's actually on the 40-man and who's not. I think Diego's on the 40-man. Yep. Alright, Diego, you can come up. You can be in the bullpen for a bit. And while that happens, I think, yeah, you'll go to AAA. Meanwhile, for relief pitching, who's gonna head up to AAA? I think Larry will head up to AAA. Take that spot. champion goes to Double A. We'll also bring up. I want to bring up Robbie. Oh, the home run per nine's now over 40. You know what? Casey, I'm going to give you a chance here. Prove me wrong. Okay, and our final guy who's coming up, I think, is going to be Josh Ventura. He moved to Double A. Then he's continuing to play well. I'm not moving him around. Who can play second base at AAA? Devin Fitzgerald's not coming back to the team next year. I mean, I kind of already knew that, but God, he's bad. Alright, we'll bring you up to AAA. Actually, no. You get to stay at AA, and Reed comes up to AAA because he's on fire. Okay, we're good. We've made our moves for September call-ups. Can we make the playoffs? Well, we beat Colorado 6-5. Jimmy gets win number 11. I do believe the only pitchers without 10 wins. See if I'm right here. Chris Bubich. I think Pelletier. Yeah, Pelletier needs one more. So the veteran of the bunch is the only one without a win. Without a real chance at 10 wins right now. And Diego comes up, makes the most of his opportunities. Gets us a series win. Starting off a new month very well. Pelletier gets his 10th loss instead of his 10th win. Not what we were looking for there. Who got hurt? Fuck. Yep. That sucks. Mainly because I really wanted him to get that chance to AAA. Tyson, you're playing like shit, as expected. Yeah, let's go, Kevin. And that'll bring up Robbie to AA. I will say, do I have actual roster spots? I do. I have a couple. Okay. Alright, yeah, there's no one here. Are there any young relievers I can bring on just for the rest of the year? I'm just doing this just so I have relievers, if need be. So good to know all the young guys are absolute dog shit, so I don't have to bring them back next year. Give me one more here, if I can. And I'll be good there. Yeah, man. All right. We're 2 games back of Miami. That last series against Miami, I think, is going to determine who wins the division. We get a win against Philly. Connor Phillips comes through. I am curious. It's been long enough, I believe. He has not been taken out yet. So we get another win. Frank Otto has 15 wins on the season. Frank Otto is the ace. We already knew that. Jimmy Silva. Jaren, can you bring the luck for a Jimmy Silva sweep here? You did. Look at you. 12 wins for Jimmy, 15 for Frank. Connor Phillips is going to reach 10 wins before Bubic does. Yep. Yep, Matt Brash is gone, baby. And since I got rid of him, things have been great. Alright, he's off the roster, so I am going to go back to the free agent pool. Mainly looking for some younger outfielders, because I'm realizing we don't have a lot of depth at certain positions. So we got 22-year-old at 63. Okay. Well, D potential explains why you're here. Alright. I think we're gonna sign Chauncey Grant. Get another shortstop. Is that possible to find a young enough shortstop for single A? So this is where they go. I have been wondering where the hell they go. And this is it. If you're wondering why I'm now realizing after so many playthroughs of this, these are the unsigned. This is an unsigned draft pick. Is Walter Taguchi. Okay, where is he? Why is he not here? Are there any? No. About second baseman, out of curiosity. Turner. I think I'm gonna grab Taguchi. I think that's definitely who I'm gonna go after here. Add to single A. So I don't think I'm gonna find any of the other draft picks. Well, now that I know that they go straight into the current free agent pool, Dude, I'm going to be attacking the free agent pool after the draft. After, like, we find out who signed and who didn't. No. Thought about it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go to Gucci. Yeah, that explains why I saw some of these names and went, huh, that name's familiar. It's because I just saw that name. So, I think that is everybody I can sign. Yep, 93 now. There we go. So I've added some depth at positions and added some guys that we can keep on the roster next year. We take a loss. Antoine Steen. Another one? Are you... The bullpen is our biggest problem, and I don't understand how. Yeah, I do not think we're going to win the division. Okay, we don't get swept, as always. Come on. Dude, I brought them up to help the bullpen, and it has been worse. Monty gets the win. We get the series win thanks to Jimmy Silva. We're 1.5 games back. That series against Miami is probably going to determine it. We take an L to Atlanta. I don't know why we can't beat Atlanta. That has now become a problem. Domination by Sabrina Hogan. Fuck yeah. Frank Otto gets win 16. Fuck. Red Wings fall 71-79. Don't make the postseason. However, Double-A bounced back out of nowhere and will make the postseason. I'll leave that up to you guys. Do you want to watch Double-A at all? Or just let them go and we focus on if we can win the division or not? What are you thinking? I also so far down. Bring that down. That's it. There we go. What are we thinking? I was waiting for that. Boom, boom. Oops. There we go. Alright. I did what I needed to do. So I think we are going to focus on the Major League team right now because that's the focus. Did they get the win, though? They did. If Art Bradshaw loses, maybe we'll watch Clay champion. But this is the focus right now, is seeing if this team can win the division or not. We got to win. Jimmy Silva gets number 14. We are still 3.5 games back. This series is going to decide it. That might have just ended it. We will take on Birmingham, though. Chloe Champion was the pitcher there. It wasn't Art. Yep. We, unless we win out, I don't believe there's a chance to win the division now. Let me check the standings. Yep. We've lost the division. We will play in the wild card. Nothing else matters anymore, so I think we'll pay a little more attention to minor leagues now. We do get the win there. Pelletier has been the disappointment this year. If you want to talk about somebody in the rotation, Pelletier has been the disappointment. 9-12, which isn't a bad record, but man, has he been disappointing compared to the others. I think that's the main thing, compared to the others. Frank has 17 wins and is dominating. He's got a 3.16 ERA. God, I'm just mad that we couldn't win the division. So we've got Rico, Chloe, and Art. I think I'll wait and see how this first game goes before I decide what game we're watching for the minor leagues to finish. Dude, if we can sweep Miami to end the year, I will be happy. I'm not going to be happy that we didn't win the division, but I'll be happy with a 4-game win streak. Go one. Think we're going to be watching Chloe Champion on the mound. We do not get a sweep there. We have to take on a team that we have struggled against. I just want to point out, we have not played the Cardinals well this year. Luckily, we have Otto, we have Bubic, we have Silva. The three of them are arguably the only ones that can win games outside of Sabrina Hogan. Bubic has been up and down this year, but Silva and Otto I feel good about. There is a chance we come out on top. We are not going to be watching that until next week. Well, let's look at the league leaders. Oh, hey. Dylan Cruz was 4th in doubles. That's crazy. Dylan Cruz had 40 home runs, man. He has truly become the face of the franchise. Fuck that guy. Dylan Cruz was 3rd in RBIs. Just want to point that out. James Wood actually had he had the same amount of runs as Dylan Cruz. That's actually surprising, because Wood had a massively down year. Yeah, we are going to move off of James Wood, I think, this coming year, because he has been dipping every single season. I think we have to sell now before it becomes too big of a problem. So, because he still carries, I think, a bit of trade bait right now. Dylan Cruz was 5th in steals. Dude, he was killing it this year. Fourth in slugging percentage. If only we could get Tyson Oshiro. Frank Otto was right up there for wins. Frank was right up there with losses. Like, dude, Frank was killing it. Monty was tied for the most saves. ERA, wow. There were a lot of guys that had sub 3. We allowed a lot of homers. I'm noticing that. That's not good. Jimmy Silva had a shutout. No Frank. Frank Otto was 4th in strikeouts. Jimmy Silva had 1 complete game. Nothing for Frank there. 214.2 innings pitched, 4 more than the second highest in Schwellenbach. And third was Frank Otto at 209 1/3. Nice. Our guys can go. We know that much. Frank was 4th in whip. He was 2nd in pitching WAR, only to Paul Skeens. That is how good Frank is. I just want to see if he went down in any attributes. He didn't. He went up in everything except for stamina, which falls almost every year. So, there you go, Frank. Oh, I didn't know you could look at it by rookies. Batting WAR, Dylan Cruz was 2nd, only to that motherfucker right there. I'm not mad, am I? Not at all. Anybody impressive rookie-wise? 5.9 for Slade Caldwell. That's a great name. Oshiro at a 331 average. Dylan Cruz, 4th in hits. Wow, CJ had some of the most at-bats with the Giants. He actually led the league in doubles. Dylan Cruz was right there, though. Awards. Dylan Cruz took home the Gold Glove. Oh, the MVP was Tyson Oshiro. Oh, ain't that great? Ain't that fucking great? He was so close. Oh, he almost won it. Oh, he was so close. Paul Skeens is annoying, man. 3 straight years at least. It might be more. We were right there. He's got more wins. I get the ERA and strikeout numbers are better, but come on. Technically, if we're going by that math, then Sean Costello should have won it, actually. Just as good of an ERA, 1 more win. Didn't have the strikeout numbers, but I feel like Sean Costello really should have won it. Oh, wow. Oshiro didn't even take home the batting title. Oh, Tobias Myers was a... Wow, Harold Beard was up there for Rookie of the Year. Went to Dave Cabrera, but wow. Okay, cool. Don't know why they're saying he's down in the minors. He shouldn't be. Harold Beer was up there for the Gold Glove, left field. Dylan Cruz won it in right field. Tatis took home the Silver Slugger for DH. That's quite nice. Dylan Cruz took home the one of the outfield Silver Sluggers. I'm upset. I do very much, though, want to know if this uses... Well, Did that use an option? It did use an option. Well, that fucking sucks. Doesn't matter. Beard's going to be on the Major League roster next year fully because this dude's not going to be here. We're going to deal James Wood. That's a guarantee. That's the only thing I can guarantee next year is we're dealing James Wood. Oh, they brought up Peter Stallings. I don't hate it because that contact's going to be really good for us. So, I don't hate it. Kind of sucks for Harold Beard, but I really do not mind it. Man, I hate that McHenry ended the year on kind of a cold spell because he was doing really well at one point. Ethan Holiday had more homers and I believe more RBIs than last year. The average was a little bit down, but yeah, overall, I'd say he had a better season than last year. Strikeouts were slightly up, but nothing to be concerned about. He walked a bit more, which was nice. Yeah. Ooh. Guzman went up 2 overall total this year. Nice. Alright. Oh, Miami was the 1 seed? We were that close to being the 1 seed. We were that close to being the 1 seed. I will say if we beat the Cards, I think we go at least to the CS because we have done well against Miami this year. So I think if we can get past the Cards, we have an actual chance at the CS. But that's not what we're worried about right now. We are going to watch Chloe Champion possibly win it all. That's how we're going to end today. AAA team didn't make it here, but the AA team did. And we are going to see how this AA team fares. All right. Let's do this. Let's beat up these fucking ponies. Dalton McCoy, that's a name.
Here's what we'll be keeping an eye on. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he gets 1 or 2 of those pitches working,
here's Justin Davidson, the first baseman we drafted last year. Oh, I'm gonna have to take this at bat. So let's see. I'm just gonna take the first pitch. Yep. Nice. Nice. It was something I could easily take. So there we go. I did the job of allowing Davidson to get ahead, and he gets a hit to start us off on the second pitch. There you go, Justin Davidson. The first baseman we selected last year in the draft. There you go. Let's go, Derek. Good take.
Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in game 2. fouled off. 2-2 now. And there's a ball.
3-2 count. Here we go.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
He's so close.
Three and two now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Damn.
Digging in for the Senators, Gavin Fee. Close, doesn't get the call.
Okay. That was a strike? Don't feel like that was a strike. Just saying. Don't feel like that was a strike.
Grounder on the right
Ah.
side. 2. Houck over to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
Man had a really good start.
Welcome back. And on the hill today, Chloe Champion. Here's what you need to know at home.
Come on, Chloe.
Plate for Binghamton, Colin Houck. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
And it's strike 2.
Apparently, Cleveland signed a wide receiver the Jags cut. They're already trying to get that internal move done.
Some real heat there at 98 miles per hour. Digging in, Trey Turner. There's a strike.
I'm sorry, Trey Turner? Why is he down here?
Here's a fly to center.
Just threw it right up for us. Thank you, Trey. The fuck?
Fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Eric Castillo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Missed inside with the curveball. That one's spoiled.
Ooh.
It's now 2-1. Downstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. Bash down the right side, but foul. Swing and a high fly to left.
Okay.
Ball under it.
Okay. Not a bad start for Chloe Champion. Not a bad start.
Senators at the plate here in the second.
The center fielder, Augustin Domingo.
Grounds this one to the right
There
side.
you go. That's going to be extra bases for Domingo.
Around first, hustling.
There's a good start.
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now the only question is, can we
Cabral now at the plate.
actually make something happen?
Up and in. Next offering is upstairs.
Dear Lord, the Chargers had a shit ton of injuries on one play.
Swing and a drive. This one carrying.
Oh, yeah.
And it
Oh, yeah.
was
There we
gone.
go.
Run scores easily, and it's
Keep in mind, Felix Cabral was that first baseman we found.
mission accomplished.
That first baseman we found in free agency
Absolute
that
shot
year,
off
where he
the
had
bat at
a
109
potential,
miles per hour.
but was like a
Really locked in on that
52,
swing.
and no one wanted him.
Next to hit, TJ White.
Carolina names Billy Edwards Jr. as the starter. I got a QB who can throw. I mean, we'll see what he does. He's just going to lose to NC State like all of the UNC quarterbacks do. Drake May couldn't beat us.
Here comes
Sam
the
Howell
pitch,
couldn't beat us.
and a big swing and a
Mitch
miss.
Trubisky got overhyped to high hell and he couldn't beat us. So. And hell, their best quarterback in Drake May is 0-2 against NC State in his career. And he talked his shit and got rocked for it. So
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball one there.
he's very mid, but at least he saw it unlike their last two quarterbacks. I will say their quarterbacks last year were bad. I mean, Max Johnson I thought was decent.
And a pop-up in foul territory.
He's
on the
basically
right side.
Mac Jones.
And makes the
I
catch.
mean, collegiately that's good.
Switch hitting first baseman, Ramon Valdez. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
Very similar skill set. Well, the one positive there is we know how Bill does with Mac Jones, and it's not good
Late swing, fouled it off.
because he got a lot better after he left
Runner
Bill.
at second.
So
Foul ball, still 0-2.
that one person saying, "Come on, McCoy."
Swing and a
Ah,
that's a K.
damn.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Stepping up to the plate for Harrisburg.
We have not seen any of Dennis Reed. First time we've seen him play at all.
0-1.
Shrag, woo! Oh,
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the curveball is down and in. Three-two now.
ooh! There you go.
Here's the throw to the plate. Catcher can't hang on.
Yes!
And they lead by
Nice job, Cabral. Good running.
2 outs. Runner on first base.
His
Next
fifth
to
year
hit
in
for
college, so Billy
Senators,
Edwards better do
Cesar
something.
Tavares.
If you haven't fit anywhere through 5 years, that's kind of rough.
The 0-1 offering. Foul ball there. And here's the 0-2. Right side.
Ah.
Hard hit. There with plenty of time. Inning over.
Tulia Tagovailoa is killing it in the World Flag Football Tournament with American Samoa. Really? Good for him. He's doing something. Good for him.
Half of the second, coming up to the dish for Binghamton, Garrett Forrester.
Bowling.
There's a strike up high. And a big swing and a miss. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt.
Oh, there you go.
And the drop third
A little
strike
worried there.
leads to
Didn't
a
think he was
first
going to
down.
get quick enough.
Bases empty, one away. Digging in at the plate for the Rumble Ponies, Aiden Dawn. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That one in the dirt.
Oh, I didn't even realize this was the Mets
Up the
minor league system. That makes me want to beat them worse.
But left
Damn.
without a throw. And the batter reaches safely.
Because I don't want to lose to a rival
Now
in the
right fielder,
championship
number
game here.
43.
He dropped 5 touchdowns against Team USA. Who's on Team USA? Any actual,
That's towards center.
like,
Domingo.
big time player?
Gets there. Got it. Now the left fielder, Ethan Workinger. First pitch, swings and misses. Ground ball up the middle. Tavares. Play made.
There we go. Good job, Chloe. All right.
All set
We've
for the
gone
start of this
2
inning.
straight. We're up to the top of our order. We're going to go quick here. Let's fast forward to the 7th.
First base. Out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Ooh. We had bases loaded. There you go. Champion's gone 5 scoreless.
Ball 4. Take your base.
There you go. That is 6 scoreless innings from Chloe Champion. We will see if she gets any more time or not.
Swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Inconvenient that we come back in and it's the top of the order.
Sliced hard, but foul. Pitch in the dirt. And it's even up. And the curveball is down and in. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they get the leadoff hitter in the second. Digging in for the Senators, Derek Young. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 2 away now to start the 7th. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Dylan Ross. This
Oh.
game is still pretty tight, so
Good.
he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. This one
Woo!
is labeled.
They bring in a new pitcher and that thing got
Takes the
crushed.
turn and digs for second base. And it's a 2-1
Gavin
double.
Fien all the way to second. Does that bring in Cabral?
Stepping up to the
No,
plate for
Domingo.
Arizona, Agustin Domingo. 1 for 3.
Had a double earlier.
Up.
Pitch
That's out the
misses.
corner.
Ball one. That front door curveball backed up a bit on the pitcher, and he couldn't quite get it to catch the zone. And that one hammered.
Oh.
Looks like
Oh, that might be gone.
for around third.
Nope, but it will score us another one.
To score.
Ground rule double. Domingo adds to the lead. 3-zip.
2 down and a runner at second base. Next to hit, Martin Hudson.
That's
Close
a ball.
one, but doesn't get the call. The 1-0 pitch. Right side, Howard.
And that's an easy out. But hey, we add one. I'm not going to complain.
And that ends the inning. Bottom of the seventh, number 43.
They're keeping champion out there. She's gone 6 scoreless so far.
And the
Not
curveball
NFL
is
level
down
guys on
and
Team USA, but they do have arguably the best flag football QB in that league. Oh.
right through there for a strike.
Okay.
That's
Ball
down
three.
and in. I'd expect her to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. That one ripped out to left.
Oh,
It's got a
yeah,
chance.
take her out.
And
Almost
that's a
got there,
base
though.
hit. That's a leadoff double. That one was right down the middle, and she regretted it as soon as it left her hand. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. So digging in, Ethan Workinger, 1 for 2. That pitch in for a strike.
I'm a little surprised they kept her in.
That's a ball.
Jaron, do you want to hear the name of NC State's wide receiver coach? Because his name is great.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third
Joker
base line.
Phillips.
And 1 and 2. That
Oh.
one missed. 2 and 2 now, and she's already shown him the curveball a couple of times in the at-bat. I wouldn't be surprised to see her change tactics and come with a fastball.
Okay.
Domingo on the move to the gap
Oh.
and
Woo.
makes the catch.
That was a
Runner tags at
long
second
run to
and
get
makes it
there.
up to third with 1 away. Next up
Uh-oh.
for the Ponies, Dason Cruz.
Might be giving up a run here.
Need to pick up your teammate and deliver.
Yes.
And that right there will be the end of the scoreless drought
It's there
for the
the outfielder.
Ponies.
Scores from third.
That's a bit sad.
Down now.
But we're still up 2 runs.
Late on that fastball. This one chopped
And
up,
that's an easy out.
takes it to the bag. And
Coy Champion gives up 1. But fuck yeah. We're going to send up your 32 team Madden Sim. We've gotten a little too into it. Single team of full staff with legend assistant coaches. Dear Lord, man.
TJ White.
Alright. We are going to just quickly get through this half inning.
Out. Ball 4. Takes the base. Out.
Set for the bottom of the 8th. Colin Houck getting ready.
93 pitches. Champions at least going to get one more batter
That
here.
one misses. And it's 1 and 0. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one had some excellent zip as it came home. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a liner into right field.
Oh.
Lays it on a bounce and can't handle it. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Okay, you definitely gotta make a change here. Yep.
Mackenzie Jimenez.
Okay.
Trey Turner, the next
They're
save.
real staff, but added Leftwich as the assistant QB coach. Taylor is the assistant running back coach. Zach Miller. Wow. I just realized this whole time I did not move chat. There we go. Now you can actually see what the score is. Baselli is. Oh, Baselli can't be the assistant O-line coach and the executive vice president of football operations. That's not how that works. David Garrard, Maurice Jones-Drew, Alan Hearns, Mercedes Lewis, Mitch Morse, Tyson Alvalo, and Paul Puzzlesny as assistants.
Certain that was a strike. Not my call though.
I will say there is one, maybe two names on there I don't think would be Jags coaches.
Challenge the called strike.
I don't think Tyson Alvalo would come back as a coach, personally.
They've only got one challenge remaining.
And Mitch Morse, maybe. I don't know about that one. That one, I'm just not. I'm sure he'd be more Buffalo first.
And the tying runs at the plate.
Everybody else, though, fits.
Got him looking.
Except Baselli, because he's just, come on.
Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, Eric Castillo.
You could have picked some other guys. You could have picked,
Extra bases at bay.
let's see. If I would go with anybody for assistant positions, Demetrius McCray, could gone him. I think that one would have worked.
That one finds the zone,
Uh,
and it's 0-2.
see, instead of Mitch Morse, let's see, is there an offensive lineman maybe?
For one, outstanding play.
Luke Jokel. Oh no, Tyler Shatley would have been a good choice there instead of Mitch Morse.
Now on the bump, D'Angelo Olszewski. Coming into a game trailing by a small
Fucking, I'll do it.
so his
Yeah.
goal will be to keep it within reach for the offense. So
There you
taking
go.
in Justin Davidson. This one is in there. 0-1.
Let's see, is there anyone else I can think of?
That's the ball.
I mean, legitimately, wide receivers coach, I would have gone Jimmy Smith because he said before he wants to coach. Shatley's now on the staff. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Here's a pop-up.
Give fucking Shed his due.
Sails under it.
He's a very solid offensive lineman.
And you can
Never
make a
great,
guess he could've done
very
a lot with
solid.
that hanging breaking ball. Better not throw him that one again. Young in the box now. No balls and a strike. It clips the corner. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Workinger moving under him. Gets there, got it. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Fiend in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Late on that fastball. On the ground to third, Dawn.
Okay. We'll take a 2-run lead into the 9th. The bottom of the 9th. Here we go.
New pitcher on now, Prince Peters, trying to protect this lead. Here's the catcher, Garrett Forrester.
Yeah.
And swing and a miss.
57. I was going for a more younger generation. The assistants.
Swings through
Assistants, basically. If we're going to do that, then I think Cecil Shorts is another good one if you want to go wide receiver. Defensive line. If Austin Lane wasn't doing UFC, I would go Austin Lane. But he's doing UFC, so he can't coach and do UFC at the same time. Let's see, Jaguars defensive line. Ooh, Ryan Davis would have been a good choice for defensive lineman. If you were going to put a defensive lineman in there. Also, he's from Jacksonville, so it's another reason it fits. Let's see. Trying to think if there's any more I can think of. Oh, Brandon Linder's another good option at offensive line. Yeah, everybody else you kind of did perfectly fine with, so. Should put DeMarcus Ware on the staff. He was in Jacksonville coaching a bit. This is not a joke. He was down in Jacksonville coaching a bit. Same with AJ Green, but he's going everywhere.
Swings through that one out in front there. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate.
Put him in Denver. I mean, he's been going. I think he's been going a number of places coaching. So
and it's a 2-run game.
It was weird though because the Jags posted it and had him in Jags gear, and I'm like, why the fuck is DeMarcus Ware coaching in Jags gear? Is he gonna be part of the staff? Because that's cool as shit. We win.
They're the champions of the Eastern League.
It may not have been as good of a year at the major leagues as we wanted. We may have fallen out of winning the division, but it was a hell of a comeback from AA to win it all.
Well, this team is now right there in the annals of Eastern League history.
And this just feels right. Chloe Champion goes 7 innings, only 1 run earned. Only 1 walk, too. Good job. Good job, Senators. I did not think they could do it. If I'm being honest, I did not think they could do it. Boom. Good way to end things. He got hurt. No, Cabral got hurt in that game, too. They won, though, and that's all that matters. So, that's what we're going to call it for this week. Next week, we see if we can topple St. Louis. I'm not sold. We've struggled against St. Louis this season. But we'll see. We'll see. Shows up to camp every year and gives the guys pointers. Oh, you made Rich Cognier quality control coach for the Raiders? That makes sense. He fits. He fits all right. He fits. Yep. With that, that's going to bring us to the end of this one. Jaren, Dusk, appreciate you guys being here. If you're watching After the Fact or just chilling in the chat, appreciate you too. Next week, we'll be back with more of this to see how the playoffs go. Hopefully, we make the World Series. We can only hope. We got to eventually win it, right? Right? But the rest of the week, going to be the same as it normally is. See you guys Thursday for some more Phoenix Wright. And with that, we'll see you guys next time.
You're never gonna make it. Aren't you just